Today we are seeing the on more on data quality and data integrity. Basically, when you do the analysis, the data quality matters a lot. So it has to be measured across 6 dimensions and integrity constraints before you go into analysis. So you need to test whether the data is trustworthy or not. So in the today's class, we are going to see on data quality concepts, data quality metrics, and data integrity. So data quality means what? So whatever, when you do analysis, if whatever the data you are giving is wrong, then automatically what you analyze is also. So basically we call it as a GIGO concept, garbage in and garbage out. So if the poor quality of data is there, so it really affects decision making. So take for example, if the financials are there, so data is there, and if you are going to analyze on the financials, so it may give a wrong expectation. Healthcare, so it leads to wrong medication or may not be suitable. So retail, again, incorrect stock levels or lost sales or over purchasing, so it may not reflect the true nature of the retail, right? So basically the data quality needs to be checked. So we have 6 parameters of data quality. So it is accuracy, completeness, consistency, timeliness, validity, uniqueness. So accuracy tells about how data correctly represents the real world entity when the event occurs or it describes. Completeness refers to the all the data is present for with respect to that data or not. So whether it is important or not important is not a question, but all the records are to be available. Consistency, data is same across all the tuples. Okay, so it cannot, one cannot be in one manner format, another cannot be in another format. One value cannot be measured in 1 unit, other data can measured in another unit. So all the data with respect to one particular feature has to be in consistent format. So data should be available and it should be up to date, and it should be available as and when needed. So validity is that data conforms to defined formats, rules and constraints and the domain. And uniqueness is that each entity of the record should be appear only, and we should not have duplicates in the data set. So basically the accuracy is measured in terms of number of correct records by total number of records into 100. So this gives a percentage. Okay. So similarly in the case of completeness, we have a number of records by expected records into 100. So also it can contain, it also tells us non-null values too. Right? Consistency refers to the number of records which are consistent across all the rows. So consistency is measured by consistent number of across the systems by total number of records into 100. Okay. So timeliness is that how up to date the data is relative to when it is needed. Even perfectly accurate data can be useless when it is too old. So current time minus last updated by the total number of records updated into 100. So validity and uniqueness, data is valid when it conforms to the defined format, type, range and business rules for the field, regardless of whether it is the true value. So in terms of mathematical formulae, records passing the rules by total number of records into 100, and uniqueness is that data is unique with each entity or record appears exactly once in the data set. Duplicate records, inflate the counts, distorted averages and corrupt machine learning training. So uniqueness is given as a percentage, unique records by total number of records into 100. Data integrity. So data integrity focuses on the maintenance and assurance of data accuracy and consistency over the entire life cycle. Okay, so various integrities are entity integrity, referential integrity, domain integrity, and user defined integrity. So entity integrity tells that every that table row is uniquely identifiable via the primary key. So primary one of the row, one of the column should uniquely determine that particular row, so that we call it as a primary key. So another is related to the primary key, that is called as the foreign key, which allows us to establish the connection between two different tables. That foreign key always point to the valid existing records which are from the parent table. So next is the domain integrity. So value falls within the all the values of the features fall within the acceptable and the range. Next is the user defined integrity. So business rules specific to the organization are applicable. So the takeaways are, so the data quality refers to the fitness or use of the data which help in identifying the correct analysis and correct interpretation lead to the valid decision making. So we have also seen the 6 quality dimensions of quality, such as accuracy, completeness, consistency, timeliness, validity, and uniqueness. Each metric we have seen the formula. So probably in common terms we can say good records by total number of records into 100. Always it does not mean that validity implies accuracy. The value can be valid, but conversely the right value in the wrong format is invalid. Okay, so data integrity refers to the trustworthiness over time. And we also seen the 6 key constraints: primary key, foreign key, not null, unique, check, and default. So these are estimates the data quality and integrity. Thank you.